So if you're running a bigger set of aftermarket tires, or if you tow a lot with your 97 to 2014 F150, and maybe you would like to get back some of that mileage lost around town and a little bit more acceleration off the line, you should definitely consider swapping out to a set of 410 gears from the gang over at Ford Performance. Now these gears are designed to fit the 10-bolt 8.8 rear end and will cost prospective buyers right around $150 per set. Installation will not be for novice mechanics out there, and we'll get a 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter from me with a little bit more detail to come later in the video. So if you're like a lot of truck owners, then chances are you've lifted your truck and installed some bigger rubber in the form of a 33, a 35, or maybe even a set of 37-inch tall tires. Now, no doubt this looks awesome, but depending on your factory gear ratio, the truck might feel kind of like a dog with those bigger tires installed. Now, most trucks from Ford will come with a set of 331s, 355s, or even a set of 373 gears, but that's typically going to be the most aggressive ratio you'll see with the factory trucks with the stock tires, because they really don't need that shorter gear. However, changing the tire size wouldn't really be the only reason to consider a numerically higher gear ratio. Maybe you tow a lot and need the truck to pull a little bit better around town, get off the line and merge a little bit easier, and just want the truck to feel more responsive overall. Whatever the case, I would say the 410s and even the set of 456s would be the two most popular options truck owners consider when making the swap to a different ratio. Now, depending on your plans, I would say the 410s that we have here would be the safest bet for owners who want to improve your off-the-line acceleration, your around-town miles per gallon, but at the same time without totally killing your highway fuel economy. As far as the gears themselves, well, it's Ford Performance, right? So you know you're gonna be getting a quality part. More specifically, you are gonna be looking at a forged steel construction along with the CNC cut teeth, and then finally that black oxide finish to help reduce or prevent any corrosion or rust. A big thing to keep in mind when making the swap is that if your truck is four-wheel drive, then you will need to get a matching set of 410s for your front differential as well, which obviously is going to double the price, but it is necessary for proper installation and operation. And speaking of installation, it is always highly recommended to grab a new bearing and install kit with any gear install, this one included. And that will typically give you some new shims and bearings, which is needed, especially if your truck has some higher mileage on it. But nevertheless, you should just do new bearings to begin with, as this is a rather in-depth installation, and you don't want to have to do the same job twice because you skimped out on bearings. Also keep in mind, your speedometer will more than likely be off with the addition of the bigger tires and those newer gears. So a quick and easy way to fix this is by using a tuner or programmer to account for the different gear ratio in addition to those larger tires if equipped, in order to correct your speedometer accuracy. Now, if you haven't installed gears before, I don't know if I'd recommend starting out with this set here, as there definitely is an art form to getting them set up properly in addition to getting them set up for a quiet operation. You're also going to be looking at a host of specialty tools here, including a press, a beam type inch-pound torque wrench, along with a mag base and dial indicator, just to help you check your backlash in addition to your run out as well. So that's why I'm going full 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here. Now, if you've done gears before, then you know what you're getting yourself into and can probably knock these things out without even breaking a sweat. The time will definitely depend on your experience and if you need to do both the front and rear differentials together. Now, we do call this one about 4 hours on the site from start to finish per diff, and I do think that's a pretty accurate guess. So guys, wrapping things up here, if you're looking to increase the off-the-line performance and towing of your stock or lifted 97 to 2014 F150, upgrading to a set of 410s from Ford Performance would be an awesome choice. You can grab your set right here at AmericanTrucks.com.